Unfortunately, guys, we are out of the Carabao Cup at the 4th round stage. Newcastle go to the quarterfinals. Yes, that's right. It finished Newport County 1, Newcastle United 1, and Newcastle United progress to the quarterfinals by beating Newport County 5-4 on penalties. Now, going into the game, we had beaten Watford, we've beaten Swansea in this competition this season alone. Never mind Leicester, Tottenham, Middlesbrough, Leeds that we've shocked in previous years of the FA Cup. But going into it, I wasn't expecting us to win, obviously, because we're League Two and they're Premier League. But I was definitely thinking, do you know what? Maybe we can upset the odds. Maybe it's a Premier League team that we can kill, be the giant killers yet again. And I think a lot of fans were thinking in that way. It got off to the perfect start. Tristan Abraham scored after 5 minutes. And we were thinking, okay, maybe this could actually become a reality and maybe we can progress to the quarterfinals, which would have been unbelievable, by the way. But unfortunately, like I said, it wasn't the case. We did concede in the 87th minute to a brilliant strike from Jonjo Shelvey. Obviously, he went and shushed 0 fans at Rodney Parade, but my thoughts on Jonjo Shelvey don't need to be expressed in this video, but I don't really like him. But like I said, I'm not going to talk about that in this video. It's about Newport versus Newcastle. And obviously, when they scored their goal, a lot of fans were thinking, do you know what, maybe they might go on and make it 2-1 and knock us out of the Carabao Cup in 90 minutes. And I was dreading it because I was on a live at the time, and I had a lot of people saying Newcastle are going to win this 2-1 now. In the end, it ended 1-1, went to penalties, and going into penalties, our last penalty shootout was actually a defeat against Salford, where Ryan Innes, a centre-back, took the one to keep us in it and missed, and Brandon Cooper, unfortunately today, that he was the one that missed it. And in a penalty shootout, someone is always going to miss, and unfortunately for Brandon Cooper, it was him. So yeah, Newcastle progress into the quarterfinals. Good luck to them for the rest of the season. I'm going to get into my player ratings. So if you're enjoying the video, by the way, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But let's get into my player ratings for this Carabao Cup 4th round. I'm going to start off with Nick Townsend in goals, of course. I'm going to keep this quite brief, but not too brief. But he had a couple of good saves. The one from Jacob Murphy, is it? Or Josh? No, Jacob Murphy was the real standout one, that brilliant save. He made one from Carroll as well, and Joel Linton. So he made a couple of good saves, and I would give Nick Townsend probably a 7. He played very well. His distribution is improving, and his overall game is improving. I do think he is our number 1. In my opinion. Left wing back is Ryan Haynes. I'm going to give him a 6. I think it was just an average performance from Haynes. I didn't think there was much, but there was stuff there. And that's one thing that you can always rely on Haynes. There is something there. And I think he definitely proved that. He definitely proved that against Newcastle today. Yesterday as you're watching this, but today as recording it. The 3 centre-backs that played, I'm going to give Dolan and Demetrio both a 7. And I'm actually going to give Brandon Cooper an 8. He played absolutely sensational today, Brandon Cooper. He was blocking everything. He was getting in the way of everything. That one, I think it was it Amaron or Joel Linton? And he got his foot in there. He had a very, very professional performance by Brandon Cooper today. And definitely that missed penalty shouldn't be something that when he wakes up on Twitter or Instagram or wakes up on social media that everyone reminds him of that, because he'll know that his penalty knocked us out of the Carabao Cup essentially, but he doesn't need to be reminded that. Right wing back, Liam Shepherd, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. He was exceptional tonight. He's been exceptional all season, to be honest. Liam Shepherd. He's been a brilliant player for us, and I do see him going far in the future. He's still quite young as well, so he does have that ceiling to grow. So Liam Shepherd gets a 7. Scott Twine, I'm going to give a 7 as well. I think he played well. He had a couple of decent efforts. That one effort in the first half where I think he should have scored. Unfortunately, he didn't for him. He's good on the ball, Scott Twine. He looks very skillful. He's good with the feet. He's good with the ball at his feet. So, yeah, a 7 for him. Josh Sheehan, I'd give a 6 or a 7. I think it was average from Sheehan, to be honest with you. With Sheehan, you expect a little bit more sometimes, and sometimes you don't get it. So I'm going to give Josh Sheehan a 6. Bennett, I'm going to give a 7. He played exceptional. He is probably one of our most underrated players. He does a lot of the dirty work that people don't see, and I think that's what drives his performances, and he will not give you below a 6. He will always give you an average performance, if not better. So Bennett, I'm going to give a 7. And the two strikers, I thought Hammond was in and out of the game a lot of the time. He was sort of in and out, and there was moments in the game where he was really influential, and then moments where he just wasn't in the game. Probably give Hammond a 6 as well. Tristan Abrahams, I've got to give him an 8, potentially a 9. He is my man of the match as well. It's between him and Brandon Cooper, to be honest with you. I'm going to go with Tristan Abrahams an 8 and my man of the match. It wasn't just the goal, it was his overall play. He's a class player. I think he could be the Podrigamond of recent seasons, bagging in all the goals for us. He's already got 6 this season, and it's only just the end of September, so he was targeting 15, 20 by the end of the season. He's definitely going to get that. So Tristan Abrahams gets an 8, but he is my man of the match. Ryan Taylor, Lewis Collins, and who else did we bring on? Ryan Taylor, first of all, I'm going to give... Robbie Wilmot, that was it. Ryan Taylor, I'm going to give a 5. He came on. I don't think there was much end product. I don't know if he's going to be in the first team picture a lot, but I don't know if it was just the defenders that Newcastle had on the day. They were class defenders: Fabian Schär, Federico Fernandez. So maybe it was that reason. But I'm going to give Ryan Taylor a 5. I'm going to give Robbie Wilmot a 6. And I'm going to give Lewis Collins a 6. Both average performances. They didn't have much time to influence the game. So I'm going to give them both a 6 and Ryan Taylor a 5. Now, Michael Flynn, this is an interesting one because he set up the team like he set the team up all season. I know I watched one of the Amber Army's recent videos talking about missing Lenny Lawrence. I don't think he is missing Lenny Lawrence, to be honest with you. He's missing him, but I think he can definitely hold his own. He's a good manager now, and he's developing into that. And I think we are definitely very happy to have Michael Flynn this side of what he's turning into be, rather than, the tactical prowess of trying to aim the ball towards Jamil Matt, and it's not working. It didn't work, and he's not doing that this season, which is brilliant. So I'm going to give Michael Flynn an 8. He set up the team, the right team selection, I would say, the right formation, obviously, all that. And the way he was managing the game during certain parts definitely deserves a high rating from him, from me. So I'm going to give Michael Flynn an 8. So that is where we're going to wrap up today's video, guys. That is my match reaction during or after the Newcastle United game. I will be doing one of these after every single game from now on, whether I do the vlog or the live stream. I'll still do one of these. So please make sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. We are on the road to 600 subscribers. If you can get me to 750 subscribers by the end of the year, that would be much appreciated. And share the video as well, guys. And as always, up the county. Also, follow the socials in the link below. Up the county.